Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is Karim Gamal Eddin, Nile TV's correspondent from Qalyubia Governorate. Hello, Karim.
Yes, hello.
Karim, you're now present at Qalyubia Governorate. I want to know the latest updates as you are witnessing the first day of the parliament elections in its second phase in Qalyubia.
Yes, as we're approaching midday, the turnout is still low, but it is expected to increase as we go further into the day, and also the number of voters is expected to increase, but a very high sentiment of enthusiasm and optimism among the voters who came to cast their ballots in this second stage of the second phase of the parliamentary elections. And here there's in this school or where we are, approximately the number of voters is 3,000, and the number of seats is 25. There are the potential candidates are contesting for 25 seats in the parliament, and as I mentioned, just to reiterate, the Egyptians are who came to cast their ballots are very about the upcoming parliament, and that they hope that it will be up to their expectations, and that they will work on serving the needs and accomplishing the demands of the January 25th revolution. And by the way, the name of the school where we are, it's called the 25th of Jan here in the city of Banha. Also to speak about the security situation. Heightened measures in the vicinity of the constituency where we are. The police alongside the army are heavily present here, and they are concerned about the safety of the Egyptian citizens who came to cast their ballots. And also the governor is expected to be arriving here at the constituency at any to invigilate and to monitor the process. And also, as we speak, military choppers are hovering on top of the constituencies and the electoral districts where we are in the city of Banha to also ensure that everything is secure and that the electoral process is flowing smoothly without any complications, or without any to make sure that there are no any attempts to terrorize the voters, or any attempts by the banned Muslim Brotherhood to spoil this moment and to terrorize the Egyptian citizens that are going to cast their ballots. But many here, as you can see behind me, the voters are coming in the school to cast their ballots, and the process is flowing smoothly.
Thank you so much, Karim Gamal Eddin, our Qalyubia Governorate, and of course we'll be back to you later to update us more on the situation over there. And back to our news bulletin, where President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi cast his vote on Sunday in Masr al-Gadida school. The president arrived at 9 in the morning in the school where he cast his vote. Meanwhile, Egyptians continue going to the polls to elect the new parliament, the third and final in the future roadmap, as the electoral silence is continuing in the 13 governorates, where the second phase of parliamentary elections are held on Sunday and on Monday. Minister of Local Development Ahmed Zaki Badr said preparations for the vote had been concluded at all polling centers. The minister added that he would follow up on the electoral process himself through the operation rooms, noting that any violations will be dealt with. The cabinet also set up operation rooms to follow up the electoral process in the 13 governorates, where the operation room connect with the governors to facilitate the electoral process. Meanwhile, the operation room in the Interior Ministry announced that the electoral process is going smoothly in all polling stations in the 13 governorates of the second stage. The electoral process is under full judicial supervision, with 16,000 judges supervising the process.